Hello, this is James. I have a farming deck for the Crowler event that dropped today, and if you're wondering why it looks familiar, it's because it's the same deck for farming Esperoba at level 40. The only exception is anti-magic arrows. We swapped the anti-magic arrows for we swapped the pot of Benevs for anti-magic arrows. Um, But other than that, same exact basic deck. You play Array of Revealing Light, you declare Machine, protect your monsters if you have to with Enemy Controller. Actually, we could swip these out for Windstorm and Curse of Anubis, which are more powerful in case you don't get this or this. Anyway, we put our three monsters down. The Crowler's machines are stopped by the Array of Revealing Light that lets us flip up our Medusa worms or Guardian statues to take care of his monsters. We activate infinite cards so that we can have tons and tons of cards to power up our Slifer. And because all of the monsters are destroyed on the final turn, no Vassal, no Secret Pass, no Mess. You just summon the Sky God, play your anti-magic arrows, and you win. Roll the clips! So we're actually going second here, and that's not ideal for this deck. What you want to do is go first and play your Array of Revealing Light and your face down monster. So we're going to play Array of Revealing Light and declare a Machine, and we're going to set our Medusa worm face down. And then he's going to flip up his Ancient Gear Soldier. But because it got flipped, it's subject to Array of Revealing Light. But since we can't take care of both of them this turn, because we only have the one monster that can be flipped, we go ahead and use Acid Rain. And that's why we have those. You can also, if for some reason you don't have Acid Rain, you can use Magnetic Mosquito. It's much the same. It just takes up one of your summons. And now we're gonna do combo. So he plays his machine monsters, they get stuck by Array of Revealing Light, and then you flip up your monster, ideally your Medusa worm, so that it can destroy the monster, and unlike Guardian Statue, which returns to the hand. And then if you destroy all of his monsters, then you can have a couple turns of away from keyboard farming, which I was actually trying to pioneer. I was messing around with a Cloudian farm deck, and that's great. Basically, you just get Nimbus Man massive, and then do the normal Vassal thing. But because you have so many good good stalling effects from the Cloudian monsters, you only need a couple of combo pieces in the Cloudian deck. However, he has one card that totally wrecks the farm, which is, actually has two of them, which is Zero Gravity, and by changing the Cloudian monsters to defense position, it destroys them instantly, and I can't in good conscience recommend that deck for this particular farm, because it gets ruined so easily. Like rain on a summer's day. But it is a fun. The Cloudian deck makes farming almost fun, because it's so away from keyboard. Just once you get your Nimbus Man out, he can't be destroyed, so they don't attack. And I wasn't expecting Crowler to use Zero Gravity actively, but they've enhanced the artificial intelligence with all kinds of new abilities. So I think the AI actually reads the cards now, and stuff like the one where you use different dimension capsule, different dimension teleporter. See, there's that Zero Gravity, and he has two of them. Different dimension, the super rare trap card that banishes your monster that you get from the Paradox Brothers. where you banish it, and then you use massive morph on their monsters, and then that causes them to freeze. Like, that doesn't work anymore. And speaking of the Paradox Brothers, this deck is great because you don't need a specific Paradox Brothers skill. You can be like me and try and get skills on your Bastion. And here we're coming up on the last turn. We've destroyed everybody. Now here I mess up. I turn the toggle off because I don't want to keep getting asked about enemy controller. But thankfully he already played both his zero gravities. So we don't have to worry about it. But don't be like me, except for being cool. Make sure you turn your toggle to on, then you attack with Slifer. 130,000 attack, or no, this is 13,000. 13,000 attack. We have 3 more cards than we need. Plenty of headroom, and I already have both of those cards. Pretty good. And here we start the second farm. This one was also started. We went turn 2, but we managed to get our Acid Rain, Array of Revealing Light, and Flip Monster combo all set. So now I'm going to talk about other stuff. So I was messing around with that Cloudian farming deck because I thought that could work because I knew he had the zero gravity, but I didn't think that he would use it actively. So I was messing around trying to get that to work, and I also was working on a different video, a Duel Links dual dramatization, and I'll post a link to that at the end of this video in case you're interested. It just directly precedes it in the upload order. See, there's that zero gravity, and hopefully I'll be able to use the Cloudian farm deck sometime in the near future because it is super cool. And but this deck is not so bad, and arguably, not arguably, like it is better for Crowler than for Esperoba because you don't have to worry about it doesn't take as long because Esperoba has cards that he takes out of his deck and you need to put them back, and then actually, yeah, that's the main thing. The pot of Benevs that we subbed out for anti-magic arrows is necessary for the deck, but it also adds 4 extra turns. And actually, I've sped these clips up, but only by 125%, only to get the video just over 10 minutes, because I think that's the ideal length for YouTube videos, or well, at least these Duel Links farming guides in particular. But both of these farms just took like maybe a little over 5 minutes. It's really no sweat at all. But man, I really want to get those Cloudians to work, because you don't have to do anything. You play it, and then you just click end turn for about 2 or 3 minutes until you summon Vassal and you play your, and you only need 1 Union attack. That's how massive Nimbus Man gets. But I digress. Because he had, and I was trying to block it with Ultimate Providence, but he has 2. I'm pretty sure he only had 1 in the old farm, and whatever, in the last time that they had this event. But oh, there's that golem. I'm kind of surprised. I kind of wish that, well, not really, but well, it doesn't matter because this strategy is perfect. But it's kind of weird that he drops supremely powerful cards that he doesn't play, like the Ancient Gear Golem fusion monster. That would be kind of more interesting than giving him and our last card, Slifer the Sky God. So we clear our field, then giving him 0 gravity, or even 2 of them.
So our field is completely clear, but unlike the Robo Farm, we need an anti-magic arrow. So we make sure the toggle was on, because you don't want to blow the farm at the last minute. 12,000 attack. We win. And this deck scores consistently too. Thank you for watching.